Asking something about violence.
Go ahead,
And
Kevin.
violence over there. Just say to you what it is.
Our first question, Thomas, is what is violence like in Newark?
Who wants to answer that from Newark? What is violence like in Newark?
Stand up.
Just stand up and talk loud.
Loudly when you do it, and like identify yourself.
Who's gonna answer that one? What's violence like for us in Newark? Somebody give an opinion.
Newark would be. It's pretty dangerous. You know, we can't walk outside really late in the streets because we have a lot of gang members that, you know, we could say they could assault us,
Grab you, shoot you.
rob us, shoot us.
Okay. Hi, I'm Vivi. It's usually from the ages 15, I can say to 20, 30s.
We're all young.
All young people.
Well, you take it. You take it. Who are the young people? Who are doing the killings? Are the killings being done by young people?
What you say? Break it up.
Who are doing the killings? Who's involved in the killings?
There's a lot of gang members involved in the killings. It's mostly between like all young adults and not really like, you know, unknown, like just.
It's mainly men.
Mainly men between men, you know. And girls too. A lot of assaults with steals and murders. So that's really what it is though. That's where it's mostly involved in.
Marches and stuff, which is probably known about in our doing this year. So there's all different types of violence, from political to just the antisocial behaviour, and all it ranges from knife crime to there's being bombs and stuff. Thank you.
Let's pop a bit of hands.
I'm Wendy. Just real quick, those 108 that Ariel spoke about, those are the ones that are reported. There's many young people that died or shot that are never reported or officially counted by the police and the government. So the numbers are actually quite higher.
How does that? Anybody any questions or anything to say there? Yeah, go ahead.
You guys have any questions about Newark?
Is there any pressure on you guys, like, to join any of the gangs?
Is there any pressure on you? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, is there any
pressure?
Is there any pressure on you to join the gangs, or to be forced or anything to join the gangs?
Do you feel pressure to join gangs?
Yeah.
How many yes? How many yes? How many no? So the room is divided, Connor. Now, do you feel safer? Would you feel safer if you joined a gang? Anybody?
Can we like stage wise some of us
Sure, go
feel
ahead.
pressure,
Go.
some of us don't?
Yes,
Well, who
please,
feels
tell
pressure?
me.
Somebody to speak
Can
up
you
on
speak
that
to?
party.
Somebody raise their hand about feeling pressure. Go ahead.
My name is D'Angelo, and I feel pressured because around where I live, a lot of kids don't like me, and sometimes they pressure me to join them. I've had people come up to me and put a blade to my throat, threatening my life. So yeah, I feel pretty pressured.
Yeah.
What did you learn about the American group? Or?
I learned that there's a lot of violence in the American group.
What do you mean a lot of
A
violence?
lot of killings, shootings. There's a lot of gangs in America too, in Newark.
And do you think Newark is more violent than Belfast?
Yeah. There's a lot of shootings. Goes on, there's 108 died in a year. There's only 35 in the last 5 years here.
Joe, what did you learn about violence tonight?
I learned about the violence over in New York, that it's very severe.
Hi, Shania, what are you learning? What did you think you learned about the section tonight?
I learned that young people both in Newark and West Belfast have similar experiences to violence.
What did you learn about the section tonight?
I learned that young people in Newark and West Belfast both have similar experiences in regards to violence.
I was amazed to hear the young people from New York
about New York, speaking about felons at a young age and how heavily involved they are compared to the felons that we have in our own district.
Connor, what have you learned about tonight?
I got an insight that New York and the felons is involved in the American neighbourhood, and that it is a lot greater and worse than it is. Like, as I say, there's 108 murders a year there amongst young people, is where we had 108 murders here over a 30-year period. But also learned that I didn't want it to underestimate our problems that we have in our area. Although we have only had 5 murders over a period of 3 years, and they have 35 murders over a summer, it does to say that they have a worse situation going on over, and the violence is greater among young people and stuff, and the gangs are bigger. But I also learned that we still have a big problem in West Belfast.
I would like to ask, how do you deal with violence attacks?
What is the relationship the New York people have with the police, and do they depend on the police much?
Can you tell us how your parents cope?
Hello, is there much violence in your schools, and how do the schools deal with the violence?
Tell us a wee bit about your gangs.
I was just wondering, do the gangs over there have any structure?
Connor, tell us, what did you learn about that session?
That they have a big gang culture and there's a lot of killings in their areas.
Can you tell us more about violence and peer pressure?